learning it just like that?
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your master, Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, we just heard the live version of Kashmir from Led Zeppelin, circa 1979. And
Yep.
just, the internet, so good at recommending stuff to check out afterwards. And here we have Jimmy Page, many, many years later, I think like in 2010, he's teaching the chords to Kashmir to Jack White, the guitarist from the White Stripes, and Edge, the guitarist from U2. So like three
Combine.
guitar legends. I'm like, I just want to see what this is about.
Wow. That's interesting
It is, yeah.
collaboration.
I want to hear how they came up with the chords of this, because it's such a. I mean, we literally just listened to this, and
Yeah,
the words
and
that kept coming out of my mouth it's so iconic. But it's also kind of a quirky beat to it. It's hard to explain why it's so catchy, but it's not a typical sort of rock sort of like melody, if you will, the way they do these. So I don't know. Hey, maybe a lot of drugs. It was the 70s. Rockers. All right, let's check this out. By the way, if you want to hear some wild stories, well, you got to check out my Vegas show.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
Even more wild.
One song that always kind of intrigued me was Kashmir. Where did that come from? Where did that rhythm and that feel?
Well,
Oh my God, look how much older he is now.
it originated.
He looks like a mad scientist.
Playing around on a tuning.
Like he just invented some math theorem.
At least he still has his hair.
It's called
And he's got the, I love his suit.
Dad. Okay, and it's
Sounds like
it's pretty
almost
similar to like a sitar tuning actually. But I've been playing around on this quite a lot, and it just so happened that there was this song that I had called Swan Song, believe it or not. And it was all these parts and intricate guitar parts, and right at the very end of it, I had this thing which went like this.
It already sounds familiar.
And then the tape ends, and I thought, well, we were doing some rehearsals. Well, we were making an album actually with Led Zeppelin, and John Bonham was there, and the others, I don't know where they were. They weren't actually at the houses at Headley Grange. And I said, I've got this riff. So now I turned it round, starting with the first bit first.
Right, yeah.
And he lays on the rhythm on it. So it sort of goes like this.
Wow.
Ooh. Learning it just like that?
Yes. You're pro.
He's still so cool. He's a god.
You've got this riff which is sort of like a round, it's circling around, and then this sort of cascade that goes over the top, and it hits this atonal point. It's cool.
The way it cycles around.
Yeah,
brilliant,
but it's it's really, that's one of those real hypnotic riffs.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's great. And with the drums, so
Yeah.
menacing.
Yeah, that's right.
She's got this tension.
Menacing. That's how I've been trying to figure out how to describe this song. It's menacing.
What's that word? Menacing. Memorizing?
No. Menacing. The kind of
Mesmerizing?
face you give me when I say, no, that doesn't look good on you.
I love how you can feel their passion
Oh,
with
I
music.
know. You
yeah?
could
And
feel how like they look up to him. Like, oh my god, my icon is like playing riffs for me. I'm gonna try to play.
and he's so cute, like white hair, old dude, like with
He's
with the form of rock and roll, the stand.
he's kind of. I was like, sometimes like when you're cool and you know you're cool, you don't have to try to be cool. He's just cool. He's like, hey, I've been rocking forever. I don't
It's in
need to-
my blood.
Exactly. I'm hanging out with these young girls. They're not even young. These guys are already middle aged too, right? And he's like, man, but I already got it so cool. I don't even care what y'all think. I came up with the best riff of all time. Hear it. Sometimes I wish I was a rocker's girlfriend. I could just sit in their jam sessions and just listen to it and like just see how music is created. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's so fascinating because I don't know how music is created. I literally don't know how people come up with chords, riffs, sounds, and like, oh, I got something. I'm like, that's it. That's a song. I'm like, how did you do that? I would just, like, to me, it's almost like you're banging on the keyboard randomly. You might as well just
Yeah.
like take a cat with two paws and just press them all over the keyboard. And that's how I would create music.
Well, I think if you're not into music, it's gonna be
I don't know.
boring, right?
No,
because they're all
no.
gonna be just
It's
like,
not boring. It's fascinating.
like no, I mean
Because
if
it's-
you're just not interested to,
Okay, that's if you're not interested.
yeah.
But,
But
like,
if you
wanna
are,
see
it is
how-
beautiful.
It's almost a lot like an artist draw, like watching a painting when you're initially seeing what they're doing and it's like, what is that? It's
Yeah.
nothing, like a Bob Ross painting.
Right.
And then halfway through it just clicks. So you're like, I get it, I see it, I know what he's doing, and then you're in there, and then it comes together.
Yeah,
It's really beautiful to
it
see
is.
this.
It is because letting all out, all your what you have in mind. So cool.
That was cool. That was fun to watch. I wonder if there's more of this. It feels like they were in a session together.